Radio Raheem here with Dominic Breazeale. You know, Dominic, you are climbing the heavyweight division quickly, but there's like a big vast separation between the champions and contenders and like everybody else. The heavyweight division is still not considered that impacted with talent. What do you do to separate yourself from everybody else?
Just keep fighting top-notch guys. Bringing in a guy like my opponent Yasamani, 17-0, 14 knockouts. I mean, you couldn't ask for more. I'm not fighting guys that are 30-30 or 15-15. This guy's a top-notch competitor. His record shows it. And as long as I fight the best, I should be considered the best.
You're right. This is one of your second fight was an undefeated guy, but he only had one fight. So this is your first real undefeated fighter, a guy on his way up too. Do you feel like this separation in talent now requires you to do anything different or more in the gym? Have you approached this fight differently than the past ones?
Definitely. I got it in the back of my mind, but we didn't approach anything different. Me and John Bray did a great camp. We sparred the same way we usually spar, bringing some of the same guys. Why change anything that's working? It's all working now. There's no point in changing it. I picked up a little bit more on the cardio just because I want to move a little bit more this fight. Just show guys that 6'7", 250 pounds can move like 6 foot, 200 pound guys. So that's one of the things we ventured into a little bit. But power's there, structure's there, technique's there. Conditioning, shape, and confidence is definitely there.
We spoke very early on in your career, maybe even it was your debut. So obviously at that point you weren't ready to fight the air quote elite fighters in the heavyweight division, but now, like I said, you're starting to move past that beginning stage. How long do you think, in your opinion, it'll be before you're ready to maybe challenge for a title fight, even a Tyson Fury, who is not a title holder, but still considered in that upper class?
I'm definitely hoping to get that shot this winter, this Christmas, if not December, maybe even November. Might even venture into a little bit of January, but I definitely want to soon. I think with after this fight, getting my 14th knockout and my 15th win, I definitely think I'm knocking at the door to compete for a big time title. I don't see why not. I've shown the experience level, I've shown the growth, and I think it's the next step.
Deontay Wilder is a title holder. He's got, I think it was like 33 wins, 32 knockouts, very close to that if that's not it. And then Klitschko, he's been holding that title for 7 years. So now the guys with the belts, they got comparable records. You've got only one fight that wasn't a knockout. So that doesn't really separate you from them. How do you know when it's time to challenge for a title? And is it anything that those guys did on the way up that you're looking at, that you're saying, hey, that's how I need to do it?
It's hard to tell. I've got a great team surrounding me, Al Heyman and his guys, and my trainer, John Bray. They're usually the ones that are picking the fights and saying, hey, we should fight this guy, we should try to knock off this guy. Deontay's done a great job at, winning that WBC title. He's, 33-0, I think, believe with 33 knockouts, and, his record stands alone. I don't know how many great experienced type of guys he fought, but you're right. You do need to build a resume. You need to get there, like the Klitschkos. He's defended the belt for 7 years now. He's doing it for a reason. But it's my job to get in the gym and train as hard as I possibly can, stay in shape, and be in the best of the ability to compete for a belt. And my team, Al Heyman, and my trainer John Bray, those guys are going to do a great job on matching me up and moving up the ranks as fast as possible.
John Bray's a great trainer. You're an Olympic fighter. Do you feel like skill-wise you may be able to bring more to the table even than a Deontay Wilder or a Klitschko who's criticized for being boring? Are you, when you see yourself down the line, what kind of heavyweight fighter are you? Outside boxer? Are you a slugger? How do you see your style developing when you get into the elite levels?
Yeah, I'm going to have to call myself an entertainer. Everybody keeps trying to tell me, you're a slugger, you're a fighter, you're a boxer. I'm an entertainer. I come in to fight. I'm not coming to pop the jab and stay away the whole time, or dance around the ring, or just put on a slugfest. I'm going to show you a little bit of everything. I'm going to dance a little bit. I'm going to pop the jab. I'm going to slug it out. I'm going to bite down on my mouthpiece and dig it out for one whole round. Let's see if the guys got what it takes to hang out with me for 5-6 rounds. I'm that guy that I got a mindset. Round 1 and 2, okay, we're going to box you a little bit because I know you're full of energy and I'm full of energy. As soon as we settle in the third round, we're really going to see what each other have. Every time you see me fight, it's been entertaining. Whether I knock the guy out on the first or I knock the guy out in the fourth round, there's always going to be an explosive type of the fight. It might be the first round, it might be the second. It's definitely going to come. So I want my fans and my viewers and supporters to be at the edge of the seat every second and every minute of the fight.
Your fight's pretty much a co-main event. You're on NBC in the middle of the day, network television. This is a pretty good coming out party for you. For the fans who will just be seeing you for the first time, being introduced to Dominic Breazeale, what do you want them to come away with after this fight, talking about you?
I want them to say that's the next heavyweight champ. That's the next American heavyweight champ. I want them to say, you know what? I can't wait to see him fight again. You know what? Let's get him back in the ring next month. Let's just keep him active. Let's keep it going. For the fans to come and watch and to explore. I want them to come in as, let's say, a Guerrero fan or even a Molina fan, and I want them to leave as a Brazil fan, a Trouble fan.
Thank you, Dominic. It's a pleasure to talk to you, Radio Raheem, with Dominic Breazeale.